So, hello and welcome back to Journey Beyond the Abyss. It's now later, and I am prepared. Let's make balls. So, how to manufacture this stuff fast? I got a jerrycan full of meat jam, I got stack full of salt, and then just click it. Click it, click it, click it. This is much faster than using the advanced rolling machine that I could use. Okay. Let's do the same thing with the plant chime. Just making glorps. And in the background, big stomach is rumbling away, making more gloop. Very slowly, might I add. And I will not do that because I do want to process whole stacks of material. Kind of want to make another one of these machines, but then I would need to make more of these flashy red blocks, and I don't want to make more of them. Instead, I'll put on a podcast, I guess. Yeah, that'll be my life for the next while. For how big this shitty thing is, it could work faster. Anyway. It also could work faster. I'll probably bite the bullet and make another one of those. Who knows, maybe. I don't know. We'll meet when this shit is done and I'll have enough usable adjustable matter for another stack of machine frames, which I feel like I'm going to need. Oh yeah, making new frames. I also need to do that. All the time. I guess. I hope. For things to come. Also, I cannot count, which complicated things a little bit, but oh well. Let's do this. So, I will probably splice in the few bits and bobs that I recorded in between of things that went wrong, if I remember correctly. Oh, I also made this framing table to... Well, now I figured out that it is to make the drawings more beautiful. I made this, which is completely useless. I made this, which is probably completely useless. I mean, I can make engines. Jet engines, and it looks nice, so I'll keep them. Oh well. Oh, I still have paper. Yes. Right. that one, I guess. Let's see that it doesn't overflow. And use, yes, it's the right one. I became so confused when making this. And really bugged with my brain that the jerrycan takes 10 buckets and this takes 16 buckets per, and that the pepsine is a ratio of 2 to 1 with plant matters, and God, I don't want to talk about it. I refill this. We're doing fine. Yeah, sand is okay still. I also made this because I needed so much phosphorus and so much carbon, so it's pretty simple. It's just a carpenter and a wooden hopper, which, because the carpenter does not play too nice with the pipes and they cannot, pipe wiring cannot detect, excuse me, the pipe wiring cannot detect if there is a space in this inventory left, so I need this, which in the beginning had the problem that the minerals were inserted faster than these, so a whole slew of Kinderkrankheiten. But now it works, and for some reason that I forgot, I made a whole lot of lanthanum, because why not? And now I make tungsten because I felt this was too little tungsten, and it should be a stack. Stack's nicer. You're empty. Okay, so what else did I do? I prepared the machinery insofar as that I preloaded the batteries, thinking I didn't have anything better to do anyway. I also added another pump here because this pipe was bugging out and the toxic waste was not being processed. Words are hard. What else? Oh yes, I have interesting bees now. It's the bee's knees. So I have now an obsidian bee that I bred with a forest queen that now takes flowers, and it's a fast worker. And I'm trying to do the same with a redstone bee, but the queen refuses to become a redstone queen, although it's just like the 6th generation that I tried. The rest is pretty normal. I also made an ungodly amount of frames. I went over to the ice biome and grabbed 4 stacks of ice shards, which was nice. So you are, I mean, no, yes, this bee is, it just doesn't want to work. Right. Also, I figured out that an alveary is about worth 3 fully framed apiaries. production-wise. So I will put each bee that is important into alvearies. Alvearies, yes. Also, in between episodes, I restarted the mechanical cock dancing wall. That sounded wrong. I'm making more cogs. That's the thing, because with all the mechanical hoppers that I'm using, I'm starting to run out. I've also inserted now 8,000 additional copper into the network. A lot of filters, so how is my copper looking? Neat! You're looking bad. I need to... in the old base, the blue stuff, it's completely gone. It's absolutely and completely gone, and I do need to get more kimberlite. That's okay. There are two. What am I doing? That's. There are two kimberlite deposits that I need to tap into, but for that I need to make more excavator parts. I also shredded a bit of uranium. I shredded a bit of steel because I made an elite motor for some stupid reason, because I wasn't thinking straight. There we go. Steel grid. So, machine structure. That takes machine frames. That takes 4 plates and 4 rods as well. These sausages still in there. That's good. So, rods. So that's 4 of those. Then 4 iron plates. I think I should soon start making new iron plates. Constantan, black iron, and redstone. Did I did. There we go. Oh, and microchips. I have not yet produced new microchips, so I'm still working with those that I made last time, and I'm not looking forward to make all the advanced microchip thingies that are about to come. We can go over that in a bit. While this is crafting, now I can pluck my sausage out of there, and this is now crafting. So, what is to come? To come is the chemical reactor. Yes, we had it last time. The rocket assembly machine says multi-block machine, but I have not yet found what parts I need. Oh well. Electrolyzer takes those basic circuits, and we can make those in a bit. Then I need a guidance computer, and this is where things get ugly. Well, not too ugly with this basic circuit plate, which takes those silicon wafers, and those silicon wafers we get by cutting silicon boules. I'm also going to need this suit workstation, which not too bad. Things start to get a bit ugly with the space suit. And solar panels. I'm pretty sure solar panels will come sooner or later, and that's a recipe. it takes more silicon. With them I can make a solar generator. For some reason it takes uranium, but okay, so things in Rocketry are coming up, and I'm not too happy about them. Oh, also between episodes, while everything was cooking, I was destroying another ship. No, that's it. That's the ship. You see the ores and the blocks. So that's that, I guess. I also need to eat something, so let's eat a bit of sausage. Sausage gone. I also traded a lot with the villagers in between. So, now let's build those darn machines. Chemical reactor. Okay, we have the inputs. Needs the chemical reactor. Output and fluid output. And an elite motor, and that was actually pretty easy to make. Space elevator. Yes, I wanted to see what the space elevator needed. $180. Oh, it's iron blocks. It takes 6 elite motors. This is surprisingly little that it requires. Well, thinking about the space Factorio space exploration space elevator. It is big though. It is very, very big. And it needs redstone lamps for some reason. But okay, maybe. A centrifuge was another thing that I wanted. Rather tiny. Maybe. So let's make something happen, I guess. Chemical reactor takes these basic circuits, which takes 6 circuit plates, which takes the silicone in. Let's go and take our silicone. Also, I put in the last few ingots that I forgot last time. I'll need to stop this. Ow! Okay, so it does hurt me. Good to know. Ouch. Maybe I should put in a better motor. 0.0. Okay, so silicon wafer. Gold. Circuit board. Let's etch a wafer. Input. Let's take these out. And this baby on. Yep. Yep. Blop. Ding. Never noticed it. All these 3 parts have their own animation. Neat. I need 2 of those for the electrolyzer, and I'm going to need 2 for the chemical reactor. Then I need to make titanium gears. You take one of these advanced crafting tables. I set those up as well. One of my finer moments. Okay. I mostly set them up in one of my finer moments. So do this and this. And so at least I get 2 of those then. So let's take 1. I wish they were visibly distinct. Also, let's make it day. Iron grit. Aluminium grit, yes. So let's stuff in the beets this time. And do this. So for my first trick I want to build a chemical reactor, which takes another IO card. I will not here, then this was 2 gold plates. Do I have... Do not. Where are my gold plates? I'm sure I have some. Gold plates. Gold plates. It's just the fluid input-output thingy that I don't have on hand. I once found some gold, but it was just electroplated. Gimme, gimme, gimme! Now let's shredder these on a saw. They look mostly identical, which I'm not the biggest fan of. This card takes steel plate, lapis lazuli, and a printed circuit. Easy. Steel plate, printed circuit board, and lapis lazuli. There we go. Hopefully the saw is done now. Yes, there we are. 4 of those. Are you done? You are done. Beautiful. So I want this and 1 and 2. And that gives me chemical reactor. Now the electrolyzer. It needs not that, okay. It needs 2 of those, and it needs aluminium dust and steel plates. Aluminium dust I have, and plates. Having the plates. Yes, and also an ender nugget. It does not need one of those cards. It needs a redstone torch as well. Right here. What is... Aluminium grid is missing. What else is missing? Electrotine is missing. There we go. So simple PCBs, simple PCBs. Now it's just a rocket assembly machine, which takes these titanium gears. But first, let's switch on 2 new machines. Bask in the wondrous glory that is the... Neat. So let's put in some power. Smart to do it like this. But then again, you're not here because you will like watching smart gameplay. Rocket assembly machine. That takes some titanium. I should eat something. So, titanium. Let's just multiply some titanium dust. And that's more than enough. That's fine. That'll take a while. Now, concrete. Ah, yes, concrete. That takes gravel, sand, bitumen, and terbium dust. I should have enough bitumen lying around here somewhere. Yes, there is. Gravel, sand. So, input hatch. This, and this, and then terbium. Leftover terbium. That's... Is concrete used for anything else? Yes, docking pad, launch pad. I might just make 4 of those. Speed 8. Oh, 1. RF per tick. Terbium, bitumen, gravel, sand. Does it need to be 1 per? No. Is it another kind of bitumen? No. Does it not work with red sand? Yes. So let's get yellow sand. Now the right sand for you, Your Highness. Yes! Yes, it is. And it does make me concrete. Beautiful. And the rest is rather easy. And I got the hiccups. 2 titanium rods. So, doesn't need that. Where did you go? Come on. But you need another one of those. Do you? You do. So, there we go. There's that. Then I have a concrete. I have concrete evidence of I don't like this. 2 titanium rods. Pretty in pink. And interface. Electrotine and another bit. And the nugget interface is already here. Now all I'm waiting for is those titanium gears, and we're done with the thing. You're molten. Perfect. So, blop, blop, blop. Nice. And there we are. I think I'll just cast a few more. So, there are my 3 titanium gears. So, these, what am I missing? 3 of these gold dust. That's sulfur, you idiot. That's gold grit. And there we go. Rocket assembly machine. Neat. Now I'm going to need iron grit and redstone and one of these. Wait, what? Okay, there's a random storage crate filled with copper gears. Sure. Why not? Where did you go? Hand it over. Guidance computer is missing. Okay, I do need a guidance computer. I see. So, this, I guess, will be for next thing. When I make guidance computers. Well, they're actually not that hard to do. Nice. More electron. What I ever wanted. All I ever wanted. So, rocket assembly machine. Were you prevented from showing me the multi-block? No, my terrible, terrible root. So, let's go to the roof and plonk down the rocket assembling machine and see how big it is and what it wants. Invalid launch pad structure. Well, yes. Rocket. Monitoring station, loader, unloader, fuel, toy rocket. I'll need to make another one for space station assembler and unmanned vehicle assembler. But how do I visualize this? Do I need another book? Well, it tells me to go to the moon. I don't want to go to the moon, but okay, sure, whatever. Guidance computer. I'm going to need 4 of you, which means 4 Eye of Ender, which are strangely easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, yeah. So, let's make 4 of you. Silicon wafers. Ender eyes. I already had Ender eyes. I am very smart. So, let's make 8 of you, I guess. And then Ender Eye and... just another plate. Okay, and it takes 45 seconds to make those. I mean, I need to cut it anyway, so I can cut out some stuff, maybe. Oh, not yet. So, Obsidian Bee is normal lifespan, fast, it takes flowers, and it's everything I ever wanted. Q2. 4. Not quite. I do want an Obsidian Bee because I want to make a Lapis Bee, and with this Lapis Bee I can make Sapphire Bee. That gives me Sapphire. I'm not quite sure what I need Sapphire for, but I want it. Blue. I likes the blue. Yes, you sadly lost your fast worker. Well, not quite. So, basic circuit plate. You're still assembling. But I want you to assemble something different. Now, will you... You will not. You will. Okay. Ooh. Neat. I have to say, these animations of advanced rocketry machines are really, really cool. Let's make our bees a bit unhappy and make quartz and diamond chipsets while I'm at it. 2 of them. Oh, not this, but this, please. What else does the guidance computer take? I can take this. Titanium plate, gold, sulfur. It's not in here, so let's get one. Titanium plate. Was it 1? Then this. 3 redstone. More of these. Ta-da! Hey! Give me my guidance computer. Hey! I said, give me my guidance computer. Thank you. And suit workstation. Good. So, at least there is some sort of warning that I need oxygen. So I'm going to need to make oxygen. Fast rocketry oxygen. Okay. Cool. So probably I'll just need to tank of oxygen in a carpenter. Oxygen and a bucket. Okay. I mean, I have rock handling oxygen, but no. I can make it work. And the hydrogen. I can make rocket fuel with hydrogen and oxygen, so hydrogen peroxide. Okay. Right, so. Suit workstation. Let's plonk it back here. Not exactly where I wanted it, but okay. So. Suit workstation. I don't know what it does, but okay. Guidance computer. Let's plonk you down and see what you do. Okay. Planet ID chip. It takes a satellite ID chip, and it takes erbium and phosphorus and a basic chip, and I probably want to have a planet selector as well, and all of this shit we'll do next time. And maybe until then I figured out this thing. Do I need to build a manual rocket now? Is this how it goes? Oh god. See you next time, everyone. Goodbye.